Welcome to this question on temperature calculations with formulas. So in the US, the most common unit for temperature is pretty much Fahrenheit, or at least at the moment. And in Canada, we primarily use Celsius, although of course some people do use Fahrenheit still. Now the temperature in both units share a relationship. So we have one formula here, and that relationship is, so TF. Okay, so that's the temperature in Fahrenheit. Tc would be the temperature in degrees Celsius. Now we also know that the relationship between Kelvin and Celsius, so here is that relationship, and notice the subscript there for K for Kelvin and C for Celsius. Now, what is the temperature in Kelvin if in the laboratory your temperature reading is showing 40 Fahrenheit? So that's interesting. All right, so we basically have just one given, and we want to be able to see what the temperature in Kelvin is. So we're going to try to use all our givens here. So let me write down the given information. So given. So I have two formulas that are provided to me. So I have TF, okay, so that's the temperature Fahrenheit formula, and I also have TK. So Tc plus 273.15. All right. So we have those. Now, what they give us is they give us the temperature in Fahrenheit. So that's what we are given. And we're supposed to find the temperature in Kelvin. So that's what we are looking for. So we're trying to find this. All right. So again, you can define the temperature here. You can make sure that you're highlighting it somehow so that the reader knows what you're looking for. And now we're going to utilize all the givens. So I will be using, okay, so I'm going to be using this formula right here first, because notice that I have a relationship between the temperature in Fahrenheit and then the temperature in Celsius. I am interested in temperature in Kelvin. Now, because of that, so first I'm going to find the temperature in Celsius and then substitute it into that second formula. And then I'll find what the temperature in Kelvin actually is. So we can do that. All right. So with this provided to us, so let me paste this in here. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. And now let's substitute it in. So this is 40 equals 9 over 5 Tc plus 32. So this is just a matter of rearranging. All right, so let's shift this over to the other side. So 40 minus 32, 9 over 5 Tc. So that's going to be 8. And then 9 over 5, so Tc. So this is what we have. Now I can get rid of the 9 over 5, right? So I can multiply both sides to cancel these out. And now, so finally, so now 5, so this is 5 over 9. So 5 times 8, so that's actually 40. So we have 40 divided by 9. All right, so let's see what that would give us. 40 divided by 9. And so that is 4.4444. So I'm going to keep those 4s for the time being. And the reason is, I don't want to be rounding too early. I know that they, I think, ask me, okay, so round the answer to the 1. But this is an intermediate step. This is not my final answer. If this was my final answer, sure, I could round it to the 1. But for now, I'll keep as many 4s as I can here. All right? You can even keep it simply as, 40 over 9. All right? Just so that you don't have to keep those decimals, because that is the temperature in Celsius. So once I have this temperature, now I can find the temperature in Kelvin. And for that, I'm going to be using this formula. Now this formula is rather simple because we're just substituting. So this is going to be 4.4. I'm going to put the little bar there so that it means it's repeating. And so in that temperature, it is, notice it's plus 273. So plus 273.15. So now adding these up together, I actually still have it in the calculator, so I'll keep that answer there so I don't have to repeat it. Plus 273.15, there we have it. So that's 277.59 and so on. Now I can round it. So that would have been 278. All right, that would have been, and this is Kelvin. And that would finish your question, and then you would have it rounded as well. All right, okay, thanks for watching. See you in a future video. Bye.